Missing Josh?
Yeah, he's doing Orlando duties.
Okay. All right.
We're not important enough for Mr. Robbins.
It's all right.
Bub's career night. What do you think led to it? What do you see for the shot making in particular?
I love the rebounding and the passing. Let's talk about that first. On the boards, the assists, his defense, and then obviously he made shots. He was feeling good out there tonight.
Coach, 25 free throws for Orlando and 11 for Washington. Do you think that was just a difference in aggression or difference in shot opportunities?
Next question.
Hey, Coach, I asked just 3 days ago about Bub stepping up as a part-time, lead ball handler. What can you say about his taking it up another level as, basically Poole's job as the ball handler all game long?
He's been, Bub started from game one, so he's had the ball in his hands a lot. Him and Jordan would play off. He's always been a great organizer of our team. Obviously, we had a couple guys out tonight, so he had to be a little bit more aggressive offensively. And obviously, he carried the load for us, but I liked his overall game. That was the important part. It was timely shots. Wasn't forcing anything. Good shots that he can make. Played a great overall game tonight.
Sure. And Orlando isn't, known for their shooting. And they hit, I think, double-digit threes. Is that more of a testament to slip-ups on your end, or just they beat you with better O?
We forced them into the shots we wanted to take. They made some of them. They didn't make a lot in the second half. Our defense was really good in the second half. I think they had 48. So we really stepped up. We were physical, but they made some timely ones.
You've talked about the difficulties young players face in getting calls. What does it take for young players to start earning the respect of refs?
Next question.
Coach, what would you say you've learned about Bub's game over the course of the season?
First, Bub's a competitor, someone who loves to compete, has a great joy for playing the game, and then he's just gotten better with all the situations that you learn from all the experience he's had. Managing the game, reading the game, on both ends, offensively and defensively. But the big thing we love about him most is the competitive spirit that he brings and the joy that he brings to the game.
Hey, Coach. Marcus Smart's already been team for a couple of games, and he's already been one of the favorite of the fans. How do you think the difference he brought to the team, to the young players, as a veteran player?
Yeah, I mean, he's similar to Bub, but he's got a energy level and a defensive intensity and a competitiveness is contagious to everybody. I think the fans can feel that also. He makes winning plays, and he's been doing this for a long time. We're great to have him part of our team. He's really been helpful in terms of establishing how we want to play and then, setting the tone for how we want to be defensively. Did a great job in that in the third quarter tonight. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bub set the Wizards rookie record tonight with 7 threes made in the game. He also had a career high. What do you think about his play, and what have you learned from him playing alongside him?
We all know, we love Bub. He brings energy every night. Just his presence alone, to be in the locker room, to be on that court with, is something that, we cherish. I've only known him for, a couple of months that I've been here, but, it's genuine. His energy is genuine, and it is definitely a gravitational pull that he has, and we're proud of him, man. He's been through a lot, and yet he comes in and day out, smile on his face, and he competes, and, we're glad for him to have a night like this, so congrats, Bub.
As a vet, how would you like to see the team develop over these next 5 games?
Just continue to work, we got a lot going on right now, guys injured, guys out. And that allows some of the younger guys to step up and show what they can do, and they've been doing a really good job. Now we just got to continue to focus on ourselves, not really worry about the outcome, and just go out there and play.
What was the challenge of defending Banchero and also Wagner especially considering you're missing Bilal and Keyshawn?
It was a great challenge. We got Kobe Jones guarding him, Jalen Martin. We even put the old man in there, Anthony Gill. So, no, it was great. It was a full team effort on those guys. They're really great. They're really good at getting to the free throw line and putting pressure on other teams. So I thought we could have done better, but I thought we did okay. The guys came in and they fought, like I said, and they played their heart out, and that's all you can ask for.
A.J. Johnson's a guy who's kind of been standing out over the past few weeks. What's your perspective on him as a fellow guard?
Oh, he's great, man. He's crafty. He still has a lot to learn, but he's asking questions, and he's finding his way. and that's what you want. We want that confidence for him to continue to grow, and for him to just continue to knowing that, hey, you're in here for a reason. Gonna make something, and he's been doing a great job. And like I said, we're proud of him, and he obviously has more to learn, but we like the path he's on.
What have the last few weeks been like for you as a veteran, being in and out of the lineup, being in and out of the rotation on a team that is not necessarily focused on short-term wins as of right now?
I mean, it's been a little bit of a challenge. I'm a competitor at the end of the day, so I want to play as much as I can. But like I said, I understand the situation here at hand, and at the end of the day, I'm a hooper too, and I love to see other hoopers do good. So, when my teammates out there, even though I might not be playing or I might be playing a little bit, I'm still, excited and ecstatic to see those guys out there working. So it's been great for me. It's obviously not as favorable as you would imagine a guy for me in the years that I've been playing. But like I said, to see these guys developing and on the right path, I'm excited.
Last night, Bub talked about learning how to navigate screens and getting better at that. He gets hit on a lot of screens. What have you seen from him since you've been here as a defender? Like, how's he grown as a defender?
His tenacity. Bub doesn't back down from anybody. We all know that. And when he asks a question or he's learning and trying to figure it out, he goes out there and put what he learned or the answers we give him to help him out to the test. And that's what you want from a guy like that. He's very coachable, and he understands. I got to bring that energy, and he does it day in and day out for us.
Marcus, what's your impression overall so far, just of the entire organization and the city of DC since you've been here?
It's great. For me, I've only been with 3 organizations, so it's a short-lived, but they're at the top of my list. I think when it comes to organizations, they can compete with anybody. They're just young right now, and we're figuring it out, and that's all you can ask for. Control what you can control at that moment, and that's coming in every day. And trying to pour into these young guys and into this team, and help everybody get better.
And how about Alex Sarr in particular?
Yeah, I mean, we all know what Alex can do. And he's been challenged throughout these last couple games of, having to navigate, some of these tougher matchups that he has on the offensive end where, he's not the most athletic guy, the quickest or the strongest, and he has to figure out a way, to still produce and, help this team. And he's figuring it out. And that's kind of the thing that you're going to hear me say a lot is they're figuring it out, and that's all you can ask for. I'm very proud of him and his work ethic, and he's going to be all right.
Hi, Marcus. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Coach Keefe, he mentioned that he sees some similarities between you and Bub. When you think about it, do you see a little bit of yourself in him?
No, for sure. I'm the youngest of 4 boys, and I'm kind of the goofy person, and that's Bub to the T. So me and Bub have sat down and talked, and we definitely have some similarities. So I can see that, and it's a great comparison. I love Bub. I love everything he stands for, and I love his competitive nature.
And then in the third quarter, you helped lead that group to closing in on the deficit. What was your mindset in that moment, especially as a veteran, knowing that you may have to step up a little more with the young guys around you?
Yeah, that was it. Just understanding that, my veteran presence is something that's probably going to be needed, especially when things started to get a little rough, started to get out of hand. I give credit to those young guys. They understood the magnitude of the situation, and they found me. I rewarded them back, and they playing the right way. So as a vet, that's what you want to see. At any time, you try to do what you can, and I got hot, and like you said, started that little run, and Bub continued it for us.
Last question. I'm sure a lot of veterans offer advice to younger players, but we've seen on multiple occasions you actually demonstrating things during timeouts, especially to Bub. So why have you taken that approach?
It's just who I am. Like I said, I'm a competitor, and I'm on the floor, but at the end of the day, I love my craft, and I love my colleagues, and we're all, out here working to be the best we can. So, I just want everybody to be the best they can. So for me, to be able to get out there and demonstrate it, I think that speaks volumes, and it helps more, just talking, because a lot of people, you can talk to them all day, but showing them, they see it from a different light. So I just want to, be able to do that and show these guys that, I'm here and they can lean on me.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
First things first, how was your ride home with AG last night?
It was nice. A+ hospitality.
Are you aware that you set a Wizards rookie franchise record tonight for made threes in a game? 7? Did you know that was for made threes in a game for a rookie in franchise history? Did you know that you set that?
I did not know that.
How much does that mean to you?
It's crazy. Hold on. Let me let it soak in for a second.
All right, well, what were you seeing out there?
It means a
that
lot to
enabled
me.
you?
Yeah, I enjoy that record.
What enabled you to set that record tonight? What were you seeing out there?
I hit my first shot. Just felt pretty good today, so stayed with it. Didn't shy away from it. Looks like stayed aggressive, and it helped me out for the better.
Two good games on back-to-back nights. As you sort of stare down the end of this season, sort of, how do you hope to finish strong, and what are the ebbs and flows of your rookie season been like in that regard?
Yeah, we hope to finishing strong for us is just every goal that we kind of set for ourselves team-wise. Like, if we wanted to be a top 15 defensive rated team in the league, and we're not there, then that's what finishing strong for us is, getting top 15, things like that. And as far as like the ups and downs goes, like that kind of ties into it as well. Like we struggled defensively a lot this year. We also had really good stretches defensively. So, I mean, not necessarily personally, but team-wise, finishing strong is locking in on our goals that we set in the beginning of the year.
And I asked Marcus about this. We've seen on multiple occasions him like actually demonstrating things to you during timeouts. What has that meant to you, and what have you kind of learned from him in those moments?
Yeah, Marcus is amazing. He helps us a lot. He's just seen it before. Like, he's just seen everything that we're going through. He's literally gone through it for the last decade, and so he just has all that knowledge, all the experience to share with us and to put us, over the edge, when a lot of other people might not get that advantage.
Hey, Bub. So can you walk me through your mindset seeing no Jordan in the lineup? You get the keys to the car as the main guy with the ball in your hands, and team needed a bucket. How did you, answer that call?
Yeah, I mean, with no JP, that's a big chunk of our offensive volume. I honestly didn't even know he wasn't playing until right around game time. So once I figured that out, I was like, I mean, shots got to go somewhere. Like, so I wasn't necessarily trying to fill his role, but I knew that I could be more aggressive with him not on the court. And, the coach allowed me to do just that.
Mm-hmm. Sure, and, career high in points, first 30-piece. How does that rank among your proudest moments in the league so far?
It means a lot to me, a lot more than you guys would guess.
So many of your buckets today came off the dribble, a lot of tight handle. What kind of work have you put in this season to improve your shooting off the dribble and really make it the core part of your game?
Consistent work, I would say. I don't really go in the gym and work on a lot of different things. I kind of work on my same things, even things I struggle with. I will necessarily struggle with. I still don't necessarily even dial in on those things. I try to wait for summer or off seasons to do that. I stick to what I know I'm capable of. I did it in high school and college, a year ago, 2 years ago, off the dribble shooting, and so that's I just work on that every time I'm in the gym.
You talked about the team wanting to get to 15th in defensive rating. Is that like just an example of a goal, or is that actually a specific goal that you guys have?
It's an example of a goal. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, Bob. You look super confident on the ball, and especially, are you looking forward to having more responsibility on the offensive end for the next season, especially after these performances for tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing a little bit more. Not necessarily because of this performance. This performance was just another. It was just a product of me being on the ball. But next year I definitely hope to and plan to just kind of share that role with one of our other talented guards.
I saw you do a jersey swap with Antonio Freeman
Yep.
out there. How did that come about?
He played with my dad back in the day from Baltimore. We just got a lot of ties. It was due time.
So going back to last night when I told you about the record that you had, are you going for the rookie record for the season? Like the career high? Like going past Jalen Wells, I should say.
For most threes made?
Yeah.
Am I going for it?
Yeah. It seemed like you kind of like. Was
Is
way
that
aggressive
would just be a record for this year though, right?
Well,
Like,
not really a record, just basically for like the rookies, you would have the most.
yeah. Nah, I'm not necessarily striving for that, but if it happens, it happens.
You talked about this a little bit earlier this year, but I'm curious later in the season as you get to the end of your rookie year, what does it take to draw fouls as a rookie?
You can't. I would just keep it out there with you. We can't. All right, let me just tell you that.
Bub, you told me yesterday that the skill you improved on the most this season so far is getting around screens. How about on offense?
Offense, what's the skill
that you improved on the most offensively this season?
I would say kind of being more like intentional with my passes, as in making sure every pass I make is a shootable pass. Like, anybody can make any pass, but if you put it in a pocket for them to have a better chance at a better shot, that actually matters, and the numbers show that matters. So I've really been working on just making sure every pass kind of in somebody's pocket, so they can shoot a good shot.
And what would you say you've learned the most just from being around Jordan Poole this season?
I've learned how to manipulate your defender and how to basically not worry about him. Like, JP never really sees his defender. He sees kind of the next play. Like, in his head, everyone that guarded him is already beat, and he knows how to beat him and how to do it kind of effectively. So he's been really teaching me how to play with your defender, make them do what you want them to do.
Bub, you've been taking your game to new heights, particularly as of late. Is there something that's been working overall well for you? Kind of what's been, helping you just continue to take it up?
I would say I'm not necessarily doing anything outside of my game. I was not outside anything I'm not used to doing. I think it's just opportunity and confidence that I have in myself and the coaches have in me. Like, they're letting a 19-year-old take 18 shots and play 36 minutes, So it's huge testament to my coaches, but and also to myself to take those shots and to make them.
But Varun asked you about shooting off the dribble. In addition to that, a lot of your threes tonight were in ISO against bigger defenders. Like, I think you hit a couple over Paolo. Is that something you've gotten more comfortable with over time, or have you been doing that for your whole career?
My whole career. It's kind of in the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really see it as a big guy, little guy type of thing. Just in attack mode, and it was working for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.